1-ups to you, my friend.
And wall chickens to you as well.
And Gabe and bless it, many gamings in your future.
May the Triforce be with you always.
May your coins be ever golden.
And your scores ever high.
From now until Fallout.
Forever and ever.
Amen.
What's up? What's up, homies? What's up?
Mish, my vibes are rancid today.
It's one of those days. My microphone decided it didn't want to sound like a microphone unless I plugged it into my $5 Five Below interface. Which was fun.
Yeah, we were doing technical issues. My cat took the nastiest, stinkiest shit imaginable. And now I can't even go into my bedroom because it all smells like cat shit.
Yeah.
And the Febreze did not work. And I also didn't even buy a bunch of fast food before the show like I usually do. I didn't get out of bed for a long time.
Yeah, it's one of those days. I mean, because of the way that my schedule works, today is simultaneously Saturday and Sunday, and I always feel like the day from like 10 a.m. to like 3 p.m. is like Saturday, and then like from 4 p.m. onwards is just Sunday.
Beatboxing puppy.
Beatboxing puppy.
Hold on, I can't hear it.
I'm hoping that if I play a video game where I can smack enemies around. Beatbox puppy.
Oh, I'm so sad I missed it. That's okay. But I did watch the video about it.
The video about Beatboxing Puppy?
Yeah, Drew. Nope, not Drew Gooden. The other one, Danny Gonzalez, made a video about the movie it's from.
Huh.
It's from a YouTuber movie called Our Drawings.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Bad.
Girl, we've been knowing how to draw.
Remember the video about Oof? You mean the one that we watched last night for 2 hours, and I didn't go to bed until 2 a.m. because we watched the Oof video? I remember that video. Do you remember every lie the man told? I was going to say, do I remember every lie that man told? No, but I just remember reveal after reveal of lie after lie. But H-Bomber Guy is good at what he does.
Tommy Tallarico sold his house recently.
To who? To H-Bomber Guy?
Fucking Aquaman, I think.
Yeah, I slept fine. It's just one of those days.
I'm hoping that smacking enemies around in Rogue Legacy is going to make me feel better.
Yep.
Speaking of which, let's game.
And Pokemon.
It's like iRobot, but for Pokemon.
Why does it only have the option of new game, Quinn?
Did you save your game?
I did save my game. Do you remember at the end of the episode I said, should I save my game? And you said, yep, and I did. I also told you that the archipelago thread was different. Do you still have all of your access?
Yeah. I'm good. I've got everything I need. Are you sure that you booted the right ROM?
I'm pretty sure, but maybe not. Well,
good lord. Everything goes wrong.
You have my sound on, right?
No, it's muted. Shit.
Please turn on my sound.
Where's your... Oh, this kind of fucks.
I'm getting every item.
Aw, man.
Okay.
Okay. So you just got all the items you could possibly want.
But no Pokemon, because nothing saved?
I guess nothing saved for you. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's why this is intermission. Can I play Slay the Spire instead?
No.
Okay.
No, our intermission is Pokemon and Rogue Legacy. I don't...
Yeah, so here's everything.
Twisted Crane, is this your first viewing of Link Cable? Because you picked a hell of a time to join in, I think. Because we're both tired and kind of fucked up.
Okay.
Well, welcome to Link Cable. This is a show where...
It's a good show!
It's a good show most of the time. So, the premise of Link Cable is that we are showing 2 different single-player games on screen at once that are magically linked together via an online randomizer tool called Archipelago that makes it such that items from one game can appear in the other. So I can open a treasure chest in Rogue Legacy and find some, like, repels or something that belong in Pokemon, and they get sent over automatically.
Yes, and last time we played this seed for like 2 hours, and all of my progress, for whatever reason, decided not to save. So we're just doing it again, except I have everything that I got last time.
You've got but items aplenty.
Oh, but that does mean I'm gonna get different Pokemon.
It might.
Well, no, I already.
If it's using the same seed?
Shelter. No, it's not.
That's even weirder.
I told you the code you gave me was not the code that I had in.
That's normal though. Whenever the server like goes inactive for a while, the port that we have to connect to changes. That's normal.
Yeah, I don't know.
The seed that it uses for Pokemon shouldn't have changed.
It did, though. I think. Unless, did I have a shelter?
Pole says you had a shelter.
Oh, okay. Maybe I just didn't remember that the Growlithe was the other one.
Do the Pokeballs work in Rogue Legacy? If I discover Pokeballs in Rogue Legacy, they immediately get sent to Mish, where they can be used.
What was the name of the shelter?
Was it your mom?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was your mom. I was naming them after sound effects.
Yeah.
But your mom works.
My mom does work.
Yeah.
My mom retired, but she still works.
Well, it's Wawa, so that's too deep, Cole. People won't get that.
I got you a TM. Look at that. Do we still have the HBLJ text thing? Pound HBLJ or bang HBLJ?
Yeah, we should. You know, Wawa was great. Some of my friends are not from the East Coast, so they had no idea that Wawa was a thing.
I knew that Wawa existed. You sent me a fucking TikTok, yesterday.
I sent you a TikTok last night explaining where all the Wawas in the United States are.
Of just, a song of someone singing the names of all the states, and then it puts on screen how many Wawas are in that state.
Yeah.
As if that's information that I need to know.
It's not a question of if you needed to know it. It is just now information that you have in your back pocket, which is that there are no Wawas in your state.
I already knew there were no Wawas. I was already fully familiar that there were no Wawas in my state, because I don't live in the Great Wawa State.
Oh yeah, do you have sheets?
Nope. We have Come and Go.
What? What?
You can't tell me you've never heard of Come and Go.
No, I've never heard of Come and Go. That sounds disgusting.
It's spelled K-U-M.
Why? I know Buc-ee's. I'm aware of Buc-ee's. I don't cut.
You're just got a Buc-ee's. Now, unfortunately, I believe the Come and Go brand was purchased by another company, and they're gonna be rebranded. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
I don't remember what company though.
everybody said "come" with a K, and we had to approve it.
Yeah, we had to manually approve it, and the Twitch auto mod doesn't like "come," but I do. Don't put that in the highlight reel, John.
He's gonna.
As soon as I said it, I was like, shouldn't have done that one. I did go to Five Guys the other day with my girlfriend.
Burgers and fries?
Five Guys burgers and flies.
I like Five Guys. Oh, now I want Five Guys. But that means I'd have to leave my house, and I don't want to do that. But I also... No, that's not true. I was going to say I haven't left my house in 2 days, but I did get my hair cut today.
Nice.
I got them all cut.
I actually, because of the other sort of obviously visibly queer people at the Five Guys on Tuesday, they had purple hair, and I was like, you know what? Okay, yeah, the next time I get my hair done, I'm gonna go full purple instead of doing a sort of fade ombre to purple like I usually do.
I actually bought some dark blue hair dye.
Sick.
So I might do that. I haven't decided, because I'm seeing my parents, so I know we'll hate it.
That's a really great reason to do it.
Yeah.
It's a really good reason that you should do it.
Visibly queer at the Five Guys. I also, not to brag, but I live in a very queer populated and visibly queer place, so I forget that it's, like, cool. Like, the novelty is gone. Like, in my hometown, I remember that feeling of being like, oh my god, you're also gay.
Yeah, there were... Like, okay, I really hate to make any assumptions about the identities, the internal identities of people that just random strangers that I see. But these were 3 purple-haired trans women.
Yeah, I mean...
And I was like, oh my god, I'm just wearing my jacket. I don't look gay enough.
Yeah, that's why I kind of want to dye my hair dark blue, which might end up looking more black, because that's what happened the last time I tried to do dark blue. But honestly, I'm willing to take the risk, because I think I would look cool with black hair. Would it be my favorite look of mine? Probably not, but I don't care. I'll give it a shot, and if I hate it, I hate it. And if my parents hate it, ha!
Yeah, I was just on a little outing to get burgers with my girlfriend, but I didn't feel like I was being gay enough.
Yeah, I was just kissing my girlfriend, and I was just like, oh, maybe I'm not gay enough.
Yeah.
Queer populated queer places anywhere you go, Mish, that's true! I bring it with me. Even if the queer population is 1, it is queer populated if I'm there.
I think I am gonna give John a pass for that one.
That's not hair Mish with the red. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, with the red boots. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to buy me, this is the whole thing. I have kind of gotten. I'm sick of certain things. Oh, also, why is it? Wait, see, something's up because it's not 69.69. I guess you sent me money.
Maybe, yeah, probably. At some point, I probably did send you money.
I forgot. Oh, I've decided to just lean into certain bits where, like, my one friend was like, "You should play more of this game," and I was like, I'll just. Why am I being vague about the game? We did a Smash Brothers tournament, and my friend was like, "Oh, you know, you should just do some more practicing." And I was like, "Okay, you can buy me the game." So it's like, yeah, you want to see me in red boots? You buy me the boots, you know?
Okay. Buy me the boots, and I might just slay the house down, or whatever it is that you like to say.
No, John. Wait, that might be mean. John, don't get mad at me, but my immediate reaction was when you were like, "Do I need the Q pass?" I was gonna say you're fruity enough.
It depends, John. It depends. I find it very funny the history we've had of teasing Jaunt about his gender identity and or sexuality. and how that technically makes his keyword pass a little bit fraught. I'm giving it to you, John. You can say
he's
it.
He's dating a non-binary person, so I believe. I don't know for sure how that individual identifies.
I know everything.
Okay, and so how does that individual identify?
Non-binary.
Okay.
What's up, my queers?
Yeah, I've also met you and can vouch that you're fruity. That was very funny when
John owns and uses an epilator. Like,
also, like, when I did meet Jaunt, it was very funny because Jaunt was like, what if I just came up and did the gamer's greeting? How would they know it was me? But Dana was wearing a Cable 2 hat. It's like,
yeah.
What were you trying to do there?
He tried.
He did. I appreciated a gamer's greeting.
Oh, Shiv is here. Hi, Shiv.
Hi, Shiv.
Shiv, you're awake real early.
Yeah. Yeah, this after some stuff goes down, when I have time to, I would like to start doing some more interstate traveling, and by that I mean do a live Link Cable with Quinn and go see you
Link
guys
Cable Couch
where you
Co-op
are.
Edition. Maybe that'll be the time when we play Overcooked.
Oh, that would be fun.
I've never played that game, but it is
it's fun.
very famous for co-op, you know?
Well, it depends on how you want to do the co-op. I've played it, me and my good buddy, we played it a lot in college. And when we played it with 2 different controllers, which was chaotic. But if we want to get, like, actually feral, you can actually do co-op on one controller, where one person gets use of half the controller, and the other person gets use of the other half. It's insane.
That sounds like it sucks.
It sucks really bad, which is why I don't usually, like, when I play co-op, I don't do it. But we could try it, like, with a couple rounds.
I own, like, 7 controllers, so we're not going to be starved for choice or anything. I care very much about my controllers. I believe I've talked on the show about it before. Oh, I got a potion for you.
Oh, thank you. I've not seen Cable 2 in a hot minute. Ooh, that's a good question. I also haven't seen Warp Zone in a hot minute.
I mean, I watched a couple episodes of Warp Zone recently, but I don't know anything about the digital buddies that you're talking about. I just, Null has been playing Tulip, and it's entertaining.
Lover's tree, lover's tree.
Lover's tree, lover's tree! My son is successfully kissed for the first time!
Yeah, I watched the RTDS playthrough of that.
Yeah, me too. That's why I tried not to make a ton of references to it, because this is our friend Null's playthrough of it, and not Funny Wayne Radio TV Man. But I still feel like Null's player character is named Tommy T, which apparently was not supposed to be a reference to Tommy Tallarico, but come on. And I was like, yeah, your character's name is Tommy T, but I feel like your character's species is PSP.
PSP, yeah.
That is a PSP. Yours just happens to be named Tommy T. I don't remember what Null's in-game crush girl was named, though. Watch out for poison, by the way. You don't want to get poisoned.
Yeah, I mean, in general, is there a particular reason why you might mention that now?
It sounds like you're in the middle of a battle.
Well, no, the battle's over, I won.
Okay, well
I got a Pidgey.
That's good, because if you were in the middle of a battle, it probably would be bad if all of your Pokemon got poisoned all at once.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. Hey, what did I name this Pidgey?
Was it Owl Hug? Probably wasn't, but we do have Owl Hug.
No, but you were right the first time. It was
Okay, well, I mean, you don't have to make fun of me like that.
No, you got it right. So you were right that the Pokemon was named
There is nothing more enchanting than a big cozy owl hug.
Name it Owl City.
You've never had an owl
Oh,
hug?
yeah.
Well, brace
That's
yourself.
technically the name of the
It
sound
looks
alert.
like
I don't know
owl.
why the sound
They
didn't
swoop
play
in
for
and
me.
Oh,
take
oops.
you on.
I
it play
accidentally
on
hit
screen?
the... Yeah, I'm listening to it.
Okay. I can't hear.
I accidentally hit the female gender sign, so it's girl.
Me.
Oh, why is the screen flashing?
Beatboxing puppy.
Beatboxing puppy.
Heard that one. Sound alerts are borked, microphones are borked, everything's broken.
Oh,
There's
that
an old man
just walked
passing by off screen.
Beatboxing puppy.
Beatboxing puppy, though.
Beatboxing puppy, though. We do have beatboxing puppy.
I am slightly not to the point that I need to stop playing. Yeah, well there goes that Pokemon. I was gonna say not to. Oh, your mom fainted. Great. I'm out of Pokemon.
When I'm done with her.
Thanks for watching Link Cable.
Thanks for watching Link Cable, everybody. We love to put on the show every week and be funny and tell jokes.
One of us is funny.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. It's okay because we still like you, Mish.
Fuck off.
Yep. One of us is improv trained.
And
The
one
other
of us
one.
And one of us is a train.
Hey, Mish. Mish, you there?
Yeah, what's up?
I just want to let you know that was funny.
Thanks.
What you just said, that was funny.
Everybody's like, oh, there's the improv trained one.
Yeah. One of us is trained to do improv, and the other one
Is forced.
embarrassed herself on a stage in front
Trying
of a
to play
pretty
a
large
single-
audience, trying to portray an alien character, but the only voice that would come out was a German accent, and so no one got it. I was playing a game of Whose Line Is It Anyway, and it was the party guests game, and I was supposed to be like an alien, but I just did
German?
Instead, I just did a German accent, and people... I mean, it was pretty close when people were saying that I was like a German spy double agent kind of thing, but I was supposed to be an alien.
Honestly, I think this is as far as I made it last time, because I couldn't find that fucking parcel.
I think some aliens are German, and that's fine.
Oh wait, let me stop and actually do a thing. By that I mean, I have a bajillion TMs, why don't I load them up?
Yeah. Transgender is later today on the long haul. I need to upgrade my weight capacity. Do you want Thunder Wave?
I mean, I have unlimited space, so I won't be able to use it yet.
I'll get you some Thunder Wave.
Oh, I think we already figured out that no one can learn Psychic. Okay, is there anything in the world that this, Pidgey can learn?
My mom's German and she was an alien for a long time. Immigration joke.
Why can't this Pidgey learn fucking anything?
Pidgeys are stupid. Shiv is running. Shiv is scampering.
I did be- Oh, Cole, you missed it. None of my progress saved. Oh wait, no, you didn't miss it. You're just saying, didn't I beat Brock? I did beat Brock. Finally, I moved the Pidgey in. Hi.
Friend.
Okay, that's good for now.
What should I eat after stream?
That's a good question. I have half a bagel, or half a bialy, and I was gonna eat it, but maybe I want more food than half a bialy.
Yeah, I think you should eat more than that.
Well, I had the other half of the bialy a couple hours ago, so...
I ate 2 Pop-Tarts and a packet of cheese peanut butter crackers.
What did I eat today? I started the day with half a bagel that was not fully cooked from the freezer, so it was a little cold.
Freezer bagel, huh?
Yeah, well, you always put your bagels in the freezer so you can keep them forever.
No, you really don't.
No, if you are someone who goes to a place that has lots of good bagels but doesn't have the time to eat all of them before they go bad, you put them in the freezer so you can keep them for months.
No, I don't think you do.
I think I know what I'm talking about.
Don't put bread in the freezer.
No, put bread in the freezer.
Don't
you
put
should put
bread
bread in.
in the
No, you should
freezer.
put bread in the freezer.
Don't put bread in the freezer.
You
Just
should
eat
put-
the bagel. Cole is
No,
right. Just
you should
eat the
put-
bagel.
But if you get like a dozen and you don't have time to eat them all, you should put people
Then
don't
you're
want to
not
waste
eating
money.
bagels fast enough. Eat more
I'm-
bagels then.
No,
Skill issue. Skill issue. Eat the bagels
your girlfriend's
faster.
right. I agree with your girlfriend. It's the economical thing to do, especially
It
if
makes
you
the
live
bread worse.
Okay, but I live alone. I shouldn't say that on stream, because then people will come and get
Yeah,
me.
what
I don't live
um,
alone.
what times are you not at your place of residence?
Never. I'm always here.
Okay.
I
Well,
never.
that'll
I've
make
never.
it easier to
I've
show
never
up and
left
kill
the
you.
house. I've never left the house ever. I lied about the haircut.
Mish lives with burly and armed bodyguards.
Yeah, it's true. I do. One of them's named Hank.
True. True facts. I'm getting a lot of
Did you
cash.
poison me or did the Weedle poison me?
I'm pretty sure the Weedle did that.
I don't believe you, but you know.
All the treasure chests I've been finding in this area have been just gold for me and not archipelago items.
I forgot to get like a strong move. I should get rid of withdraw and take something else.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just
Uh-huh.
yelling about what John said. John's right.
No.
Can you like those studies?
If freezing made bread taste better, then that would be the way that people eat bread. But no, people eat bread by getting fresh bread because it tastes better when it's fresh. Idiot.
Yeah, but sometimes you can't eat bread while it's fresh. And would you rather have moldy bread or frozen bread?
They're equally bad in my mind.
You just don't know what you're talking about.
It is... You ruined it. You fucking ruined the bread.
Well, either way, I had half a frozen bagel, and then I had a little apple thing from the store, and then I had half of the bialy, and now I have the other half of the bialy to eat before I could have a meal.
Hey, what is a bialy?
How do you explain what a bialy is? You just kind of know.
I don't.
Let me see what Webster says.
Yeah, ask Miriam. I keep the Merriam-Webster app on my phone at all times, and anytime I can't easily provide a definition for a word, I ask Miriam.
ThisishowIcook.com says, a bialy is a round roll with a crusty exterior and a chewy interior. The center of a bialy is indented and often filled with minced onions and poppy seeds. That is if you get an onion poppy seed bialy, which is actually what I did get today. But there's also garlic bialys, and there's a place that sometimes will do like other kinds of flavors, but a standard bialy is onions and poppy seeds. They're really yummy.
Adding seeds would be strange.
No, they're really yummy. Bialys are really good.
My coworker last night had me try some of her vegan energy bars that had a ton of seeds in them. And they were... I didn't like the texture that the seeds added, but the, like, saltiness from them was actually really nice.
Go get a sweet pastry treat. I had one today. It was great. But yeah, essentially, yeah, knowing what a bialy is does feel like something that just came second nature to me. But it was yummy, and I would do have the other half of it. But yeah, I might see about making a full meal. Maybe I'll make some mac and cheese or something.
I feel like that's also a question that maybe John asked me. Someone asked me this question like a year ago. Is mac and cheese a main dish? No, this was a thing people asked me at work. Is mac and cheese a main dish?
It absolutely can be. I think it just depends on the situation. Yeah, exactly. And I didn't let it thaw, I didn't let it thaw long enough, so it came out slightly cold. Fuck. I got poisoned.
Oh, good. Now I don't have to go through the effort of poisoning you myself.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. I'm gonna let this Pokemon suffer, and I'm gonna let my audience suffer due to that. I do apologize, I just don't have enough antidotes. Fuck. Never mind. But yeah, now I want to go to the store and get a whole bunch of bialys. And you know what I'll do? I will do the economical thing, which is oftentimes it is more expensive to, you know, if you were to buy one bialy at a time. Instead, I'll get maybe like a dozen.
Just buy the number that you want to eat, and then eat them.
No, because then I could buy a dozen. Sorry, I just had to spell bialy for... no, because then I could buy a dozen and then have a dozen in my freezer.
I can't comprehend wanting a specific, like, bread product enough that you're willing to ruin it by freezing the fucker.
Clearly you haven't had good bagels, then, in that case.
I mean, maybe not, because it's not, like, really a thing over here.
Yeah, do you just get, like, your bagels from the grocery store, or do you go to, like, the bagel store?
I've been to a bagel store 3 times in my life.
Oh, then that makes
Einstein Brothers
sense.
Bagels, because...
That's like, oh, but that's a chain. I'm talking about, like...
there are no independent bagel shop. I guarantee there's not a single independent bagel shop in my town. That's not a thing.
In the world, and I was about to be like, sir, ma'am.
It's not a thing. There aren't bagel restaurants over here. It's not like cultural... Bagels are a cultural artifact that don't exist in the culture where I currently reside.
I'm so sorry
physically.
to hear that. You should stop doing that.
If I want good bread... Frankly, I do just buy my bread from the grocery store. I could go to a bakery, but I'm not gonna go to a bakery and then fuck up their bread by freezing it. It can't be that important. I either eat it or I don't.
Listen, Alex gets it, Jaunt gets it, the majority of people get it. If my co-host thinks that freezing bread is not a smart and economical choice, then that's out of your wallet.
I'm not saying it's not economical. I'm saying that sometimes the economical thing to do is worse.
Well then, again...
It's more economical to buy bagels from the grocery store that suck ass.
Well, but you won't get the feeling of getting a freshly made bagel and a dozen, eating it, enjoying that bagel, and then the next day, if you wake up and want a bagel, you have another one that's not in the freezer. But then after that, if in 2 weeks you're like, damn, I want a bagel, you can go into your freezer. Yeah, you can defrost it and it'll be great.
2
That's
weeks?
Yes! That's why you freeze stuff, so you can eat it over
How
the
can
span
you
of
not
weeks.
eat a dozen bagels in 2 weeks?
Because...
How can you get a dozen bagels and fail to eat them in 2 weeks? Are you kidding me? If I got a dozen bagels, I'd be done with them in a week.
You just
Tops.
don't get it. You just don't get it.
I'd be double fisting these fucking bagels 2 at a time.
Well, I get fresh, amazing bagels, and then I eat them fresh, and then I get more of them, and I freeze them, so I don't have to keep going. Listen. Okay, fine. I'll reveal my secret. I use a really fun app, and it sounds like a sponsorship.
Oh, great. You've got a bagel app. You've got a fucking bagel app. Wow.
I do. It's called Too Good To Go, and they give you bags of whatever food is left over at the end of the day. So I always go to the bagel store and get a Too Good To Go app of whatever bagels are left over, and then I eat one and stick the rest in my freezer. Okay?
Alright, so you're getting pre-stale bagels.
Yes! And then I freeze them, and then I toast them.
That makes more sense.
They're not pre-stale, they're just at the end of the day not sold, so they will go stale unless I buy them.
Alex has suggested that we move on to a different debate. Next game.
Yeah, I think that John's got it.
I mean, yes, sort of. So do you want to argue about whether or not it's okay to piss in the shower?
Yeah, it's fine.
Actually, I want to phrase it, I want to frame it this way. Do you think it is normal to piss in the shower?
I think it's...
This is water.
This is water. I think it is fine.
Do you think it is normal?
I think normalcy is a fake thing perpetuated by Big Not Weird.
By Big Piss?
By Big Not Weird. I forgot that I was supposed to be catching that Pokemon. It's normal.
It is normal, you say.
In my well, again, what is normal?
I'm not trying to use normal as a moral judgment. I'm trying to use normal as, is it a common thing for people to do? I mean it in the literal sense here.
I would say that more of the population likely pisses in the shower than they're likely to admit.
Okay, but is that the majority of the population? Is it the norm?
That's a good question. Do I think it's the majority of the population?
Because I think this is where my issue with the shower piss truthers lies, is that people who piss in the shower think that it happens way more often than I think it happens.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I was just catching up on my brother and me. And in the episode that I was listening to, Justin was talking about how he thought it was strange that some people pee in the ocean. And I don't think
in the ocean?
Yeah, and I don't think that that's the strangest thing.
That's like the most normal thing imaginable to me. That's the whole ass ocean?
Yeah, exactly.
Impossible to detect anyone's piss in the ocean.
People who think that you can pee in a pool, they should go to hell. Don't piss in a pool. Yes, there are chemicals in it, but there's also other people in it, and they're gonna know when you piss, because it's gonna get weirdly warm.
They know.
Don't pee in the pool. Also, on average, individuals who are going to the ocean, there's usually not a toilet on the side of the ocean. Sometimes it can be up to like a half-mile walk to get to the I would say, like, it depends on, like, the place, but, like, usually there's not a ton of toilets next to the ocean unless you're going into a porta potty. And at that point, I'd pick the ocean over a porta potty. Pools, yeah, people get pool water in their mouth, and also pools are usually attached to a building that has a bathroom in it. So the accessibility to the bathroom is not an issue. It's just a laziness thing.
Let me ask you this. Peeing in the ocean, we both easily agree, fine.
Fine.
No problem with that. What about peeing in a lake?
I have honestly not spent enough time in lakes to have an opinion on that.
I've never been to an ocean, but I spend a ton of time in lakes.
That's the difference. I think an ocean, I mean, at least I've been in a lake, but I think the ocean, like, the water is...
Okay. I will continue on this before I bring up what Cole just said.
Yeah. Stop. Okay. Wait, I'm sorry we have to talk about what Cole said. We'll get back to this. I can't. I understand your argument.
You were the one that brought up toilet accessibility, and there is a toilet directly next to your shower that you could use at any moment.
I was. Listen. So, again, in an ocean... Hold on. In an ocean, the water is constantly moving. Like, there's waves and shit. So,
true. That is true.
I feel like the culpability in pissing in the ocean goes away much faster. And it, again, the constant flow of water... Gender equality. The constant flow of water changes, again, that feeling of, culpability. A lake, the lakes I've been in, I think it would depend on if I could feel the water moving. Like, even a little bit. Fish do pee in the water.
Yeah. Fish, almost exclusively pee in the water.
You know, if it was gonna be a... Yeah, if it was gonna be a situation where...
This is water.
It was a still enough lake that I thought that I'd be sitting in it, then I wouldn't do it.
This is water. This is water.
And this is everybody go to the bathroom.
This is water.
I love this show.
Yeah, this is the hard-hitting content that people come here for.
This is... Oh, hey, a self-scope. If I were a fish, I would get out of the ocean and use the restroom.
Use the restroom.
Yeah, I don't understand... And maybe you could make the argument that this is economics again, of peeing in the shower, but there is a toilet right there, and I just pee before I go in the shower every time.
Okay, but the kind of argument I have for that is, does it not fuck up your water temperature if you flush the toilet right before you go to the bathroom?
Not significantly, no.
Oh,
and I do this when I'm waiting for the water to warm up. So, like, it's cold when I turn it on. I can use the bathroom, flush the toilet just fine because it's already cold.
I guess that's the difference between our showers. Because I can get the water hot pretty fast, but if I flush the toilet, it's gonna fluctuate between cold and warm.
Huh. I mean, like, I know that's a thing that does happen, but it takes a while for my water to warm up, and during that time, I shave my legs and I go pee-pee.
Yeah, I think it's also it depends on the kind of plumbing you have. Like, where I live currently, I know is a pretty old apartment complex. Where I live by myself and I am home.
100% of the time, yeah. Cole has now introduced a new disc. This is the whole episode, folks.
Yeah, literally, honestly, fine. You know what? If you wanted to just... this kind of thing energizes me, so if you just want to debate...
I'm entertained.
I think that question is a little too personal, insofar as individuals have different biologies.
Do you put the toilet... Cole is talking about the toilet seat cover.
Oh.
The thing that goes over
the
solid so that you could sit on top of it and not be the cover.
No! I usually only do that if I need to. Oh yeah, I guess it makes sense to put the cover down before you go. Or before you flush. Yeah. I don't know. This is where you, like, I'm always afraid of conversations like this because I'm afraid it's going to turn out I'm secretly disgusting and then I'm just going to feel paranoid.
I mean, you are because you piss in the shower.
I didn't say I piss in the shower, I said it was normal.
Because you think it's normal to piss in the shower, that means you're secretly disgusting, yeah. Like, for me, pissing in the shower, and I am sorry to bring it back up, but for me, pissing in the shower is like, you're doing the wrong thing with that appliance. It functions, but you're doing it wrong. You're not supposed to do that with that appliance. Bless you.
Thanks.
You just sneezed
I
like
don't know.
5 times?
I sneeze. Okay, why does everybody do this to me? Everybody judges the amount of times I sneeze. I sneezed 3 times.
I feel like it is not controversial if I say, if you sneeze once, I will say bless you. If you sneeze twice, I will say bless you. And if you sneeze 3 times, I will say, now you're just doing it for attention.
And people have said that to me multiple times. And I can't help it that I'm a 3 sneezer.
Just your biology makes you a 3 sneezer. The same way people don't tend to use their bathroom sink to wash dishes.
Why would you do that if you have a kitchen sink?
Because the kitchen sink and the bathroom sink are functionally identical. You could do it.
Yes,
it
but
works.
why? Yeah.
But there's a different appliance that does that job.
I see what the argument is. Thanks, Obsidian! Said that sneezing multiple times is cute.
The 3 sneezer sounds like a Dr. Seuss beast.
Yes, exactly, John.
I never.
Agree.
I've heard this argument that you get in the shower and suddenly have to take a piss. Just piss before you get in the shower. Just piss before you get into the shower.
But what if you don't have to piss before you get in the shower?
Piss anyways. There is no situation where your body suddenly generates so much piss in the shower that you have to piss in the middle of the shower. You could have just pissed beforehand.
No, but not everybody can force piss out of themselves if they don't need to use the bathroom.
And you think that they'll just generate enough piss for an entire piss inside the shower if they don't have any piss in them going in?
Does it impact you? Does this impact you? If whether or not people piss in the shower?
See, now you're dodging the question.
No, I'm just.
You're no longer engaging with my arguments.
Warm water gotta make me piss.
No. Piss before.
Exactly. Quinn's like, people don't feel that way, but like people are in the chat are saying they feel this way.
Here's the rest of that thing. Obviously, it is a thing that people piss in the shower. I do not think it is nearly as common as people think, because that's not what that appliance is for, and because, like, it seems really weird to me because people who piss in the shower seem to, like, get really passionate about it when people are like, oh, that's not what that's for, because people who piss in the shower are like, well, it's my God-given right to piss in whatever drain I want in my household. And I'm like, I guess, but that doesn't make it not weird.
60 to 80% of respondents said that they urinate during a shower at least once a month.
Yeah, that survey was conducted in the Piss in the Shower subreddit, Shower Pissers Anonymous group. So, fucking, I don't believe that statistic even slightly. I think that was done in the Shower Pissers group chat.
We very rarely actively do anything that is hostile towards each other on the show, but I'm happy to have friendly debates like this.
John, you're not making an argument. You just posted a quote without posting where the quote came from. So, like, no, I don't need to engage with your argument because you haven't provided even the slightest bit of a source. The thing about this is actually related to the real main topic of Link Cable, which is that we talk about, like, autism and ADHD all the time, and I think it's an autism/ADHD thing to have friendly arguments.
Oh yeah, I think we've often spoken about this.
Fun pastime to, like, get really
engaged
in an argument for no reason. Because it's fun to.
Might not like it.
I understand if someone doesn't like it, but for me, it's extremely entertaining and, like, positive for like social development in like developing your relationship with another person. If you can both be like have a super strong opinion and hash it out.
And it's also like one of those things where, like, at least here, if I was like, all right, this is over, it would be over because it would just be like, this is getting too intense. But the shower pissing argument is fine. Like, I'm not getting so intense about the shower pissing argument that we need to end the argument section.
If at any point Mish or I were like, I'm not having fun anymore, this is upsetting me, it would be over instantly.
So when people call me up for toxicity, they're being ableist, this is great! I'll always win that argument!
Yes!
Yes, Echo!
Yes!
Yes!
Correct, use it that way, you are right, always. Always, 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 that is correct. And I personally am enabler core. I'm the arbiter of what is correct and good and right, so. Link Cable is enabler core.
Yeah, we're very. I forget how to.
I will enable a lot of things. I won't enable you to piss in the shower.
When did you call Quinn Flat Stanley Core?
You called me Flat Stanley Core, asshole.
I did?
Yes!
No! Cole said, remember when I called you Flat Stanley Core?
Oh,
when did I call you Flat Stanley Core?
I thought you called it. I thought you did it to me.
No. I mean, I talk about Flat Stanley pretty regularly.
It was Cole. We were doing that in, we were talking about that when we were playing Lethal Company. And I mentioned being, like, so small and weighing so little that I could blow away in the wind. And Cole was like, oh, that's so Flat Stanley Core. And it pissed me off.
Why, that's such a good compliment. I don't want to drown the chat with links, but if you genuinely want me to cite sources, I absolutely will. Just do it separately. Do it in the stream discussion chat of, the Discord.
I think he already did, maybe.
I haven't checked. But, like, that's what I mean. So it's like, don't flood it here. Just put them in the Discord. People want to talk more about it there.
Yeah, I don't want to... Let me be clear. I won't be engaging with this argument after stream ends. It's gonna go away in my brain. All this talk about pee is giving me some interesting ideas. Cole!
What's the next thing we're debating about? And
What does that mean? Cole, what do you mean it's giving you interesting ideas? But our friend Cole has been, whenever they play Lethal Company, they've been recording it and generating, like, clips, funny clips, YouTube moments. And there is... I don't think Cole recorded the bit where they called me Flat Stanley Core, but they did record a bit shortly after, when our mutual friend Ty said some fuck shit, and I was like, wow, that's the second stupidest thing I've heard today. And I was like, Ty was like, what was the first stupidest thing you heard today? And I was like, Cole, do you want to tell him? And Cole was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
We still have to play Lethal Company. We haven't played it together yet.
Yeah, because I've only played it once. I played one vanilla game of Lethal Company. That's it. I win! Finally submitting a pitch to Cable 2, Piss Chat, the show about pitch.
Did you win your game? What'd you win?
If this kills me, okay. I actually just beat all 4 of the bosses in a single run.
Can I play Slay the Spire now?
No. I have to beat the main boss.
I can just play Slay the Spire in my own time, but sometimes I just forget that.
You own the game. You can play it whenever you want.
Yes, we should play more. We should play Lethal Company sometime.
Probably. Well, soon I'm gonna have all the time in the world to play Lethal Company because I'm quitting my job.
Yes.
Every fucking day I wake up and I am like, oh my god, I just need to quit my job. Even though I turned in my 2 weeks a week and a half ago. I still have 3 more shifts and they're gonna suck so bad. Why is there a bit.ly.com link in my video game?
What does it do?
I don't... It's bit.ly.com/98k8eh.
Do you want me to open it?
Oh no.
I'll open it. Wait, stay there. I need a... Give me a sec. I need to copy it down.
I think our next debate should be about where I should go to eat. What where I should go to get takeout food from.
I don't think this bit.ly exists unless I read it wrong. 98K8CH?
9EH. It's a lowercase e.
Oh. It's a Vimeo link to the UK Pavilion Shanghai Expo 2010.
Did you get the capitalization right?
I think this is just like a bunch of like footage of like a tube. I'll try it one more time.
I'm gonna type it into chat, maybe?
This is the link that I got. This is the link that I was given, which is actually quite nice. It's just like a nice video of some nice scenery. Like a picture of a bunch of tubes.
Jaunt. I'm not clicking that link, Jaunt.
So yeah, don't do it.
You immediately pinned your own fucking comment. I know what you're doing.
Whenever the link ends in a Q, I get suspicious. Oh, it is just a Rickroll. But I found this really nice UK Pavilion at Shanghai Expo video. Enjoy it. It actually is really nice.
Confirmed. I just clicked on it on my phone. It is, in fact, literally a Rickroll. I'm very glad that it is.
No, it is. But you can also get it wrong and watch a movie of British designer Thomas Heatherwick's UK Pavilion for the Shanghai Expo 2010.
This could be a Cable 2 show of just like generating random strings for like bit.ly links and seeing where they go.
But also, as someone who regularly uses bit.ly, why do you not just make your own ending thing? I always do my own, like, slash and then I write my own thing.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see what prank I'm about to click on.
Ooh, what you give me?
I don't even know. I was just getting the last of these. This track rules.
There's a screenshot site that uses random strings of numbers, and you can sometimes find private info on there.
Yeah!
Which one? Like, Gyazo? I've used that one.
I think it's
Gyazo.
I don't think my parents have this guy's CD.
So wait, which is the one that people find information on?
I don't remember.
Have y'all been hiding this from me?
This is so catchy. It is!
It is a good song.
One time when I was a child, I may have told this story on Link Cable before. One time when I was a child, I was in the car with my parents, listening to like 80s radio or whatever. And Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley came on the radio, and I started laughing, and I was like, I can't believe they did this. And my parents are like, what do you mean? This is just a song that they play on this radio station all the time because it's a good song. And I felt embarrassed.
You can tell me in DMs, John, because I'm genuinely curious, because I want to make sure that I don't use that site.
I want to make sure that I do use that site.
Do you remember?
No.
When in the Cartoon Network, in the Thanksgiving Day Parade Cartoon Network booth, they did a float for Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and it was really cute. And then suddenly Rick Astley showed up and sang "Never Gonna Give You Up" during the Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Yeah, that was a moment in culture.
It was. The other day, and by that I mean last night, I was chatting with some peers of mine, some individuals in my age group, and we were talking about the cultural impact of the That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana crossover episodes.
I don't remember those episodes being terribly important.
I had a DVD of them. I don't think they were terribly important for the extension of the plot, but the fact that Hannah Montana and Ashley from... what was her name, right?
No.
The Sweet Life girl, London, and who was the other one? Maddie! Got to hang out with Hannah Montana. And then also Zach and Cody and Raven were there.
That's So Raven was for Disney sitcoms what Drake and Josh was for Nickelodeon sitcom.
And I watched both of them.
I didn't really like live action shows when I was a child.
A couple years ago now, whenever it was that they put Victorious on Netflix, I freaked out a little bit because I realized that I remembered the plot of almost every episode of Victorious because I watched that show so much as a child. So I was like, oh, fun nostalgia. Wonder what's gonna happen in this show. And then I was like, wait, I remember exactly what happens next.
I feel like I could do that with iCarly. That was really the only one that I watched.
I watched a lot of iCarly, but more Victorious than iCarly.
Fun fact, I was so separated from Victorious that I didn't even know Ariana Grande was in it until probably about a year ago. Like, I never even really would have known that the Ariana Grande who makes songs on the radio was a Disney Channel.
It was Nick.
Was it? Oh, it was Nick. It was Nick. Sorry. It was a Nickelodeon.
I need to level these boys up. I'm so used to playing these, what's it called? The Archipelago games, and like just being over leveled immediately.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not the case. I need to actually like grind a little bit. Oh yeah, I also listened to all of I'm Glad My Mom Died. It was a really interesting book.
I would like to listen to that audiobook, but I don't really want to spend money on an audiobook.
You don't have to if you have a library card.
Shit, you're right.
There's an app called Libby where you can just get library books for free.
I have that app.
Yeah, I use it for my audiobooks every all the time, except for the ones that are I died. Except for the ones that have a really long wait time. If you have, do you have Spotify Premium?
I do have Spotify Premium.
Yeah, you do get like 15 hours of audiobooks a month for free.
I refuse on principle to use Spotify for anything but music. I will never listen to a podcast on Spotify. I don't want to listen to audiobooks on Spotify. I want it to be a music streaming service.
Okay, well I do all three. But yeah, Libby is a great way. I know it took a while. It depends on how big your library is. So like, it took like maybe, I don't know, I want to say like 6 weeks for me to get I'm Glad My Mom Died, but then I got it for 21 days.
6 weeks is such a long.
I was talking to someone about this because somebody was like complaining. It's like it takes so long to get a book, but honestly, I don't mind it because it helps me plan to not have 17 bajillion books at once that I want to be reading.
I suppose. Jaunt, you're right that there are other ways to acquire it, but I feel like the subject matter and the author, I would perhaps feel guilty for pirating Jeanette McCurdy's memoir. I actually did a poll about that on Mastodon a while back. Of like,
we talked about it too.
When do people think it is okay? Because I had this sort of intuitive feeling that people will like, you know, people are generally pretty okay with pirating movies, TV shows, video games, but when it comes to books, I had this intuitive feeling that people don't really... People feel like there is more of a moral issue with pirating books than there is television shows or movies. But my intuition did not pan out with the poll that I ran on Mastodon.
Yeah. My opinion about, like, books in that sense, you know, and I think it's, again, the big difference between the TV shows and movies when we're talking about this, is like, if you could exhaust everything, right? Like if you go to your library's website, you go to, you know, Spotify, whatever. If you've exhausted every kind of avenue to see about getting the book for free and you can't find it, then it's maybe something to think about. But yeah, exactly, the royalties too. But I think it is feasible and plausible to find a book for free in a way that supports the author through the library system. And if you really, really can't, then maybe you should consider pirating it and donating to the author. But at that point, just buy it. Like, if you're willing...
Yeah. Like, I don't know, my library does not have a terribly good selection for the... Like, I had a bunch of, like, sci-fi books that I really wanted to try and read, and the library just didn't have jack shit for them. I got very frustrated.
Yeah, that's why, like, looking at something like Libby could be helpful.
I'm saying that I went on Libby and they didn't have jack for shit for the sci-fi books I was trying to read.
I won't say exactly where you live, but if there's like a municipal library for the larger area in which you live,
there
you can
might
see about
be.
getting a library card
Just
there.
don't know where it is.
Yeah, the biggest thing when it comes to that is that there'll be, again, a longer wait time to get material, but you'll have access to more and probably newer and higher quality material. Because that's what I found, because I still have my library card from my small hometown that I use on there, and then I also have the like larger municipal library, and it's like the municipal library has everything, but it takes 6 weeks. But if the smaller library has it, it usually takes a shorter amount of time.
I want to take a quick aside to say no one is allowed to attempt to lecture me about Spotify because I am an artist with music on Spotify that I get paid for. I get paid fractions of a cent, yes, but I don't want to hear about it from anyone who doesn't also have songs on Spotify.
Yeah. I think after this fight, I might be done with Pokemon.
Yeah. I'm really close. I might be able to beat my game.
I think you could do it. I'm starting to develop a headache from all of the, like, shaking and flashing lights.
Yeah, that's one thing about the original Pokemon games, is that they have a lot of shaking and flashing lights in them. Right now I'm, because of the way...
You know what?
Because of the way my current character class works, I need to go around and essentially grind enemies to increase my max HP. And once my max HP is... Okay, you're done?
Yeah, with Pokemon, yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll turn my music on then.
No, I'm gonna play something
game,
else.
Since you're
well, no, I'm gonna play something else.
You're not playing the game anymore.
Well, no, I'm playing something else. Hold on. It's just loading. Give it a second.
Bit incoming.
Yeah, but watch out, everybody! Here comes a bit.
Here comes a bit, guys.
Get that bit alarm ready.
Uh-oh, bit.
Uh-oh, hold on. I have to. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Being annoying. Watch out! Here comes a bit.
Here it comes. Get ready
to get it set up. But here it comes. Get ready for the bit. What? Hold on. I'm building suspense. I'm definitely not having technical trouble.
It's not like we've been having technical troubles all day today.
Uh-oh, what happened? What happened? Oh, guess I gotta play this.
Hmm.
Hold on. Just gotta move some stuff around on my desktop.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I guess my finger slipped.
Yeah, sure.
So I gotta...
Now I have to switch to the 16:9 layout.
Oh, I forgot I don't have everything unlocked because this is not the Archipelago version. Wait, why people can't see your game though?
Yeah, I'm working on it. Because I've never had to put Rogue Legacy on this layout before.
Hmm. Well, I also don't have very much time left in me because I am actually developing a headache, so... Why'd I do this, you might ask? Because I'm insufferable.
I'm trying to beat my game.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, Johann the Fountain. Oh god, that was it? That's it? That's the whole fight? Okay, bud. Yeah, Slay the Spire's pretty loud. That's true.
It's not my fault.
You know what? Yeah, I'm not even gonna... Win.
There's like 10 minutes left in this stream.
I mean, I just beat my game, so...
Oh. Then there's 0 minutes left in this stream.
Like, nothing left.
Great. When in doubt, just remember that you could just play whatever you want whenever you want.
Yeah, if you're ever... You could just leave. Walk out.
Just
Play a
leave.
different game. If it sucks, hit the bricks.
Hit the bricks.
Thanks for tuning into Link Cable. We're gonna be taking a break next week. Cause
Yeah.
I want to.
Yeah. And maybe it'll be a 2-week break, but probably not.
Then we'll be back with a proper, actual session with new games and new jokes, new bits.
No, new games, same idiots.
New games, same idiots could absolutely be our motto.
Yeah.
All
okay,
right.
bye.
Okay, bye.